The Bermuda Triangle, often called the Devil's Triangle, has been the source of countless legends. Missing ships, vanishing planes, and unexplained phenomena in the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean. Among the most famous and enduring mysteries associated with this region is the disappearance of Flight 19. A group of 5 U.S. Navy bombers that vanished without a trace during a routine training flight in December 1945. Flight 19's story begins on the morning of December 5, 1945, at Fort Lauderdale Naval Air Station in Florida. The 5 Grumman TBM Avenger torpedo bombers, carrying 14 Navy aviators in total, were scheduled for a routine 3-hour navigation training mission over the Atlantic. Their mission was straightforward: practice bombing runs, navigation exercises, and formation flying. Nothing about the flight itself suggested danger after all. These were experienced pilots, many of whom were veterans of World War II. The flight was led by Lieutenant Charles C. Taylor, a seasoned pilot with thousands of hours of flying experience. The other crews consisted of qualified aviators, all trained in formation, flying, and navigation. However, what began as a routine exercise would quickly descend into confusion, panic, and ultimately, one of the greatest aviation mysteries in history. Shortly after takeoff, Flight 19 proceeded east from Fort Lauderdale over the Atlantic. By around 2:10 p.m., radio transmissions from the flight began to report navigation difficulties. Lieutenant Taylor believed the group had overflown the Florida coast and was off course, but conflicting compass readings suggested that the planes were not where they expected to be. According to radio transcripts, Taylor stated, "We can't find west. Everything looks strange. Can't figure our position." The weather that day was relatively mild, but over the open Atlantic, the vastness of the ocean and lack of distinct landmarks made navigation difficult. Fuel levels became a critical concern as the flight drifted farther east than intended. Over the next several hours, Taylor and his crews attempted multiple headings to correct their course, but radio transmissions suggest increasing panic and confusion. Pilots reported compasses spinning erratically and visual cues that contradicted their calculations. At approximately 6 p.m., Flight 19 radioed a final set of messages indicating that they were running low on fuel. The transmission was garbled, with the last known words being, "We can't find them. We're running out of gas. Maybe ditch." And then silence. None of the planes returned to base. The disappearance prompted an immediate search and rescue operation. The Navy launched PBM Mariner seaplanes and other aircraft as well as surface ships to scour the area. One of these rescue planes, a Martin PBM Mariner, also vanished, along with its 30-man crew. In total, 27 men disappeared into the Atlantic that day, and no conclusive wreckage of Flight 19 or the Mariner was ever recovered. The loss of Flight 19 sparked widespread speculation and the birth of what would become the modern myth of the Bermuda Triangle. Over the years, experts, historians, and paranormal investigators have proposed several theories attempting to explain the mysterious disappearance. Mechanical failure and human error. Some aviation experts argue that navigational errors, compounded by misreading compasses and overconfidence, may have caused the pilots to fly in circles until they ran out of fuel, ultimately ditching into the sea. Poor visibility over the vast Atlantic could have made even skilled pilots disoriented. Magnetic anomalies. The Bermuda Triangle has been rumored to contain unusual magnetic variations, which could interfere with compasses and instruments. Flight 19's navigational confusion lends some credence to this theory, though no scientific consensus confirms a supernatural magnetic anomaly. Sudden storms and rogue waves. Although the weather appeared mild, the Atlantic is known for sudden storms and treacherous sea conditions. A rogue wave, a sudden squall, or unexpected turbulence could have contributed to a catastrophic ditching. Paranormal or extraterrestrial activity. Over the decades, paranormal enthusiasts have proposed theories ranging from UFO abductions to dimensional rifts. While there is no physical evidence supporting these claims, the unexplained nature of the disappearances feeds speculation and mystery. Operational secrecy. Some historians suggest that secret military tests or wartime technology experiments in the post-World War II era could have played a role. Flight 19 was part of a Navy exercise, and some classified operations might have gone awry, though no official records confirm this. Flight 19 became emblematic of the Bermuda Triangle mystery. capturing public imagination in magazines, newspapers, and later books and documentaries. The story illustrates both the dangers of early aviation over open oceans and humanity's fascination with the unknown. In the decades since, countless search expeditions have attempted to locate the wreckage of Flight 19 and the PBM Mariner. Sonar scans, underwater exploration, and archival research have uncovered debris from other ships and aircraft in the Atlantic. But nothing conclusively tied to this fateful flight. The disappearance remains unsolved, a puzzle preserved in Navy reports, radio transcripts, and survivor accounts from other missions in the area. Even today, Flight 19 is remembered as one of the most mysterious aviation disasters in history. It reminds us that despite technological advances, the ocean is vast, unpredictable, and at times, unforgiving. For the families of the lost aviators, answers may never come. For the world, the mystery of Flight 19 serves as a chilling reminder that some secrets of the deep remain beyond our reach, and perhaps some disappearances are destined to remain unsolved forever. The story of Flight 19 is more than just a tragedy. It is a legend, a tale of courage, confusion, and the unknown. A story that continues to spark debate, inspire research, and fuel the enigma of the Bermuda Triangle, a place where the line between fact and myth blurs, and where the sea keeps its deepest secrets.